Go.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Carney, and I am going to be doing my speech today on the arrest and actually the investigation of the drug lord El Chapo Guzman, who's actually escaped from prison for the second time. He actually escaped on July 11th, but it was announced yesterday to the world that on July 12th, the drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman has escaped from a maximum security prison in Mexico. El Chapo is actually the head of the Sinaloa cartel, which is Mexico's most powerful organized crime group. Guzman faces several federal drug trafficking indictments in Mexico as well as the United States. The United States wanted him to be facilitated in one of our U.S. Maximum security prisons, but actually the president of Mexico and at the time the Mexico Attorney General Jesus Murillo Caram said he would be fine in a Mexican prison because, and I quote, "the risk does not exist that he could escape." So again, he escaped from prison from 2 times. The second time he escaped, which is recently, he escaped because there was a hole in his shower, and there was a hatch about 20 by 20 inches, and there was a ladder that descended about 32 feet into a tunnel. The tunnel that was 5.6 feet high and 30 inches wide. It was lighted, ventilated, and had a motorcycle track that El Chapo was thought to have ridden to the outlet, a home under construction more than a mile away. His first escape was actually a little different. He was hiding in a laundry cart, which the guards had led to the gate. He then dressed as a police officer and infiltrated as a police officer and walked out of the prison. In this case, before there was a 13-year manhunt for El Chapo, who was then recaptured. So he escaped. The first time he escaped was back in 2001 from a different Mexican maximum security prison, and then he was captured after 13 years in 2014, and then they re-put him into a different Mexican maximum security prison. The U.S. didn't agree with that because of his power and hold over the Mexican people. His cartel alone has caused the drug war that's going on down in Mexico, and they actually believe that his cartel alone has been the cause of about tens of thousands of lives. On that note, the tunnel is actually very familiar to what El Chapo is used to, because actually him and his men have created tunnels between the U.S. border and the U.S. and Mexican border, and that's how the drug trafficking worked for their cartel. My opinion is that I believe that he never should have been in a Mexico maximum security prison. He should have been facilitated in the United States maximum security prison, or even a supermax facility where it has more lockdown and less freedom. I think he had too much freedom as it was, and that's how he escaped a second time. Also, because he's such a drug lord and he has hold over people, actually Forbes magazine has named him one of the top 10 most powerful people in the world. And in that case, his drug trafficking company has made about $3.5 billion. So with all that money, he's able to pay off people and guards to help him escape. And I believe that's what happened, because as of right now, there's 18 prison guards being questioned for taking part in his escape. In that case, it would have been, like I said, it would have been easier having him in the United States. I think this time around, if he gets captured again, which hopefully it's soon, they say that if he doesn't get captured, all the work they have done to fix Mexico and fix the drug war, within 48 hours he could start that whole thing up again, and all the work they had done could have been destroyed. So if he is captured, he should have been transferred to a United States maximum security prison. It probably would be best to put him in a supermax prison, and probably not near the Mexican border, where he would probably have the most hold on a lot of people. In that case, like I said, a supermax United States security prison would be great. I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully they are able to catch him. Right now this is day 2 of the manhunt, and they are still trying to search for him. But otherwise, that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed my speech, and I hope you both have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.
watching.